Ready. Ready.
Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight you did your chance. Oh!
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. All right, so let us see how it plays out between the wrestler and the grappler. The wrestler showing off that takedown defense there. He said there's only one bad position in this matchup, fighting off of my back. So far, so good.
He refuses to go there. He feels like if he's on his back, he's getting pinned. He spent his whole life on the wrestling mat. He is not going to allow that. Beautiful takedown defense by this wrestler.
Muhammad's back in half guard.
This is where he wants to be.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. Big ground and pound.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Brady. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Muhammad's able to transition back to side control now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Brady's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Take a seat, bro. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling the position on the ground. You need more of that. If you're on top, you need you to keep that.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Muhammad gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Nice combination.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, nice combination of elbows there in the clinch by Brady. Closed guard. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Brickhouse Brady.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I was him.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC. Side control is pretty safe there.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Nice kick there by Brady. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output. Action by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. And when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Nice job blocking that punch.
15 seconds. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, good lead. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Beautiful.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Belal Muhammad. All right, side control now. All right, has the guard closed here. Muhammad's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Nice transition.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Muhammad.
In the half guard.
Brick house, Brady's going for the sub here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see nothing.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat. Listen, relax, breathe. You're going to be okay. It's fine. You've been here before. You just got clipped. I need you to go out there.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice hook by Brady. Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. Oh, lands another beautiful strike.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Brickhouse Brady.
He passes the half. Oh, right into mount.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Guillotine jump. Oh, nice guillotine there. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Brickhouse Brady. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Brady going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. 1 minute to go in the round. And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Oh, effective strike there by Muhammad.
Let your hands go.
Trading. Massive hook lands. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, so there's the horn signaling the end of the round. Thankfully for him, that'll keep him in the fight. Knocked down near the end of the round. Saved by the bell, ladies and gentlemen.
Go out there with the mindset that you need to take this round and win this fight.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Straight punch. Useful.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Brickhouse Brady. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockout. Perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockout. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Man, his jab is good. There it is.
Very fast leg kick lands for him. Another one.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Oh! That will do it!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has the official. He is one of the most popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom. The former UFC welterweight champion, Ruthless Robbie Lawler, made the UFC debut, how about May 10th, 2002 at UFC 37 against Aaron Rodgers.
And right away, you had his coaches saying this kid's going to be a future UFC champion. He had all the ability. He had the wrestling chops. He had the striking, but he also had that meanness and that toughness that you look for in a fighter. And when he got back to the UFC after he left Strikeforce, the knockout of Josh Koscheck, and then the head kick of Bobby Boker, you knew you were looking at a different Robbie Lawler.
His fight against Rory McDonald, UFC 189, July of 2015, one of the best, most memorable fights in UFC history. Lawler looking to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Ruthless Robbie Lawler steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, so here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is one. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle. He can grapple. He's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time. But he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time. And certainly he's got essentially every skill you would want in an MMA arsenal. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Matt the Immortal Brown.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, Ruthless Robbie Lawler coming up on 40 fights as a pro, 20 career wins by knockout. You know what the approach is going to be here tonight. Going to try to get his mitts on the target early, and he can lean on the takedown defense as well. If the wrestling starts to come back his way, more often than not, Robbie Lawler's able to stay upright. That strike blocked by Brown. So they are in the clinch here early. Could make for a suffocating and long fight tonight. Oh, that's a big kick to the chin.
Oh, he's in a lot of trouble now. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, that head kick landed. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh!
Hands up.
2 minutes have gone by. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now.
Look at the whip action that comes from that kid. What a setup. He lands a beautiful flying knee.
Oh, nice job by Robbie Lawler, training now at Hard Knocks 365. Henry Hoof just tried to simplify his striking a little bit. Tommy Barzini on the wrestling side. Don't close the book on Lawler making another run to championship contention.
Those are the body kicks that'll crumble you.
Huge block there.
Oh! He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
90 seconds to go in the opening round.
That knee hurt him. Oh, big elbow.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. He got hurt again.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, nice kick to the body there.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Robbie Lawler. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop!
Nice work. You're winning this fight. You have to stay ahead now. Let's get back out there and keep doing what we're doing. Put the pressure on. Don't give him an opportunity.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you go.
Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that one. Now we're going. Big right hand.
Oh, with authority, the body.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Uppercut there, blocked by Brown. Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Big right hand lands. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh! Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Let's get that takedown and win the round.
Lawler's punch to the body, that one is blocked. Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Huge left hand. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. This could be it. 20 seconds to go, round two. Nice work here in the clinch by Lawler. Oh, another ground strike gets through. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round.
He battered you a little bit. You hung there tough. You showed you have heart to be a champion. Now I need you to run.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on.
Great moments by
Gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round three.
Now he's with his arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Crazy accurate accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture and the intensity. You cannot take too many of those. Big right hand. Jab, snaps the head back. Gotta start looking to finish.
Back to his feet. Nice hook. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh, it's over. Whoa! Robbie Lawler with a huge knockout tonight.
Oh, boy.
Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Well, you hear the pop from the crowd, DC, as Nate Diaz gets set to make this walk here tonight. You never know when it's going to be the last time we see this guy compete, but there's a lot to like when we see Nate Diaz in the octagon.
Nate Diaz is a savage, a guy that just epitomizes fighter. From the attitude, the walk, the music, everything tells you that when Nate Diaz shows up, you're getting ready to watch a fight. A fantastic striker and a great jiu-jitsu practitioner.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz is just a well-rounded fighter and one of the biggest stars in the UFC.
You've seen the Stockton slap before. I'll set the total.
It's just so disrespectful.
Over under 1.5.
So
You think he throws it tonight?
It's just so disrespectful, but it's so Nate Diaz.
All right, we'll see if he invokes the Stockton slap here tonight, but Nate Diaz is back, and hopefully in a big way for his supporters around the world. Yes, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. Obviously, there weren't many people picking him to beat Kamaru Usman at UFC 278. But that fight was scheduled for 25 minutes. He needed all of them. He produced one of the greatest highlights in UFC history.
He did. He needed 24 minutes and 30 seconds in order to become the champion. But he never gave up on himself. It seemed as though everything was trending in the wrong direction, and he got the job done. Leon Edwards is a phenomenal fighter. He's very well-rounded, and he's real big for the weight class. And you see his physicality come into play in that first round against Kamaru Usman, taking him down and controlling him on the ground.
Right.
But tonight he has a different challenge. He doesn't have the guy that brings all the accolades. He has a young, hungry lion that's looking to knock him off his throne.
And we will see how Leon handles this challenge, but of course increased eyeballs on Leon Edwards, given what he was able to accomplish in becoming the man at 170 pounds. our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Leon Rocky Edwards!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. Leon Rocky Edwards, the perennial welterweight contender, still criminally underappreciated for my money. I just feel like people don't give him the credit he deserves for just the overall mixed martial arts game and acumen. And when we talked to him about his striking this week, he said, hey, come on, man, I can grapple too. We'll see how he chooses to proceed tonight. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very
We'll see if he can finish. That one connected. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. Lands a nice leg kick.
Single collar tie now. Try to establish that jab.
Oh, nice.
Throwing that jab, no good. Edwards' head kick is blocked. No damage there.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Oh, nice jab by Diaz. 25 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. Pocket presence and punches and pressure and pace. It's a lot of keys, but when you're fighting Nate Diaz, you better be prepared because he is coming and he is not stopping until the final round. Ooh. 30 seconds to go.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
20 seconds to go in round one. Round two next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Diaz is bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
All right, here we go with the start of round two.
Ready.
Leon Edwards versus Nate
Good.
Diaz. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you on the skill level of these two fighters.
Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Oh, left hook. Oh, is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Big right hand there. Visibly limping here. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Oh, huge lift. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Oh, no!
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Making all these shots count. Diaz is right back to the full mount here.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
20 seconds to go, round two. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, big left hand there.
Nice defense. He got his hands up and he blocked it.
Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
This works.
So 67 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And just 42% accuracy in terms of the land rate against Leon Edwards. Calf kick lands, and it is starting to bruise now.
Dude better check these kicks. He's not going to be able to fight too long if he doesn't. Great commitment. Oh!
just over.
Oh, guillotine here. Yep, they kick you deep.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
That's in pretty deep. He's gonna tie hot bar here.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Edwards.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Kicked him out here.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by DX.
Excellent. That was beautiful, man. Hurt. Should have put him away. He was hurt. He was ready for that final blow. All right. He's probably still hurt.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Nice job to block the strike there and then counters with an effective hook. So a nice sequence on the feet there by Edwards. Oh, and he goes to the hook now. It's good. Oh, nice job by Nate Diaz yet again to find a home for that left hand.
Yeah, he finds that left hand, John, and as we have spoken to time and time again, it does not look like he's throwing it hard, but he's so accurate in his hits.
Oh, that's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Big knee to the body.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Nice jab.
Edwards' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Oh! He's hurt.
Hook to the head there by Edwards.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
Blocks the shot. Edwards has got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Good kick to the body.
Any body kick may finish this fight. It does not have to be the front one up the middle.
Back and forth we go.
And he's tired too, John. You know, he's tired too. I know he goes hard. He doesn't show it. You know, it's like playing poker. But he's just as tired.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up kill. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Rubber guard now, DC, some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
30 seconds to go now. 20 seconds left. Edwards is in half guard now. Buzzer sounds for the end of round for 20 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Oh, tagged him with the uppercut.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Unable to connect with the right. All right, seems trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Missed with that jab attempt there. Diaz gets hit by that left. That'll do it. Leon Edwards has done it.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, we now go inside the octagon. Well, if you're just getting into fighting and you're looking for a fighter to support, you can do worse than Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Really a guy who's easy to root for and coming off some of the biggest wins of his career recently.
He is starting to get everything right. For as long as Jorge Masvidal has been in this game, you always had the feeling that there was still work to be done in order to truly reach his optimal form. I feel like now he's finally getting it. And people overlook the fighter's mentality of Jorge Masvidal. We talk about Kimbo Slice in the back there fighting. But Jorge Masvidal was right next to him.
Right.
He was back there fighting just for the sake of fighting. And he has done that in the octagon, and now he's finally putting it all together as he tries to make his way to a UFC title fight.
Jorge Masvidal. And he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. you'd expect, a Super Bowl feel in this arena here tonight because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. The celebrities are out in droves, all of them to see the former two-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
The stars always come out when the notorious one steps in the octagon, and he's earned that right. He is the biggest star in mixed martial arts, not only in mixed martial arts, but in sports across all platforms. One of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen. Not only a great fighter, but a great spokesman, a great salesman, and a guy that people always want to see.
And DC, we know you move that celebrity needle, but you don't move it like Conor McGregor.
Not like the notorious one.
We talk so much about his star power and what he has done for the sport, and rightfully so, that sometimes we don't spend enough time talking about just how skilled a fighter this is when it comes to distance management, the striking skills. We'll see how it goes for him here in the return tonight. The biggest superstar this game has ever seen has graced the octagon. McGregor is ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, two of the biggest stars in the sport, Conor McGregor and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. There was a time when UFC President Dana White was reluctant to put this fight together, but mass interest in the fight. As such, the matchup was made.
Well, everybody wants to see it. It's such a good fight. McGregor is so ready to try and solve the Gamebred problem. But in Jorge Masvidal, this is a guy that has drug himself up by the bootstraps to go from just a young kid in Miami to a star in mixed martial arts. He will not give anything to McGregor. This fight stylistically is great. I also love the story of Masvidal versus McGregor. Let's get rolling.
And that one certainly found the target. Well, few fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its home early.
Oh, he does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang, drops the straight left on you that can end your night. He not only throws this fast, he also is so accurate, and that allows him to finish so many fights.
Oh, huge knee! Back and forth we go. Oh, that's a accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Hurt him again.
Oh, how good is that? The diamond boots
like that.
to the head. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Conor McGregor gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, big knee. Ooh. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I run... Oh!
Oh, man, he's hurt. Big right hand.
And now a left.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. swing and a miss with that punch by McGregor. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Nice uppercut. Seconds left. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Round two, Conor McGregor
Ready
and
to fight?
Jorge Gamebred
Ready.
Masvidal.
Good.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook.
It's just a stand-up round. Masvidal is a handful for anybody, man. Technique is tight. Everything comes from where it's supposed to. Comfortable and confident is Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands again.
It's like an Atabomb. Like he hits people and they fall down. And he understands the power that he possesses. So he's willing to throw it over and over again. I just keep thinking back to him and Eddie Alvarez, how every time he hit him, he just knocked him out of his shoes. Conor McGregor's left hand.
He is officially up.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's going to finish, continue to gain posture, rain down big strikes on your opponent.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit. He's hurt bad.
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
2 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Oh, big left hand! Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of there.
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. $20 seconds to go, round two. Thankfully, it came right then and there for him. He was knocked down pretty significantly near the end of the round. That will keep him in the fight. He goes back to the stool. We'll see to what extent he can recover.
I need this
All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Masvidal's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Here we go. Punch for punch. Combination. Three-punch combination.
With conviction to the body. Nice punch by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Forward and takedown.
Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Oh, big shots raining down. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by McGregor. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement. Now he's backed up.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Gamebred, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Jorge Masvidal, your winner by knockout. You know about the boxing, man, when his hands are going, a lot of the guys in this division just can't keep up.
Well, he's one of the best pure boxers that we have in the UFC. His ability to set up his strikes and know when to throw what is like nothing we've seen. This guy is a fantastic fighter. We saw him fight in backyards. Of course, he'll fight in the octagon. Tonight he gets a knockout victory.
All right, congratulations to Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, adding to his highlight reel with a big knockout here tonight. Oh, well, you can argue he is the greatest welterweight champion in UFC history, even if he does not make the walk as such here tonight. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, chasing further greatness under the lights tonight. Just chasing greatness. He's done that time and time again. And this guy's profile continues to evolve from becoming the welterweight champion of the world to passing George St. Pierre in the welterweight rankings to being a star in movies with speaking roles. Yeah. The guy is doing everything. But ultimately, in order to do all that, he's got to win. He's got to win tonight, and he has won on many occasions. How does he bounce back from that loss to Leon Edwards? It's time to find out. You're exactly right, and in the aftermath of that Edwards result at UFC 278, he seemed to handle things pretty well, but obviously that clock is about to start, and all eyes are going to be on the former champ, Kamaru Usman. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion, Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package of Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter, though. But ultimately, it's about the fighting, and the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division, and when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael Dos Anjos fight, and I watch Colby put a pace on him that Dos Anjos, who is also known for his cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goal. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Colby Chaos Covington.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, chasing further greatness tonight. And even after beating Colby Covington at UFC 245 and then UFC 268, he was not blind to the fact that this chapter still wasn't closed yet. No, you can tell, right? When you're a champion, you recognize. He's in trouble. Big left hand lands upstairs. Getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Great ground and pound by this man. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm. Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Now he's going full mount. Well, This is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Usman. Right into side control. Usman's back in full mount. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman, the wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spin them. Oh!
Judo toss. Made it look easy. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, right into mount.
20 seconds to go in round one.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Second round, straight ahead. A lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
All right, here we go now with our second round.
You ready to fight?
Colby Covington.
Ready.
And that man, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Covington gets lit up by that straight punch.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. Usman's in half guard. Side control now. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Get them out here.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Just over 3 minutes to go. Usman's back in full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Good work from the top here by Usman. Another ground and pound strike lands. Lands a big elbow there. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight. This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat.
What a beautiful display of submission defense.
And now he's got the back. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. 10 minutes in the books.
Shots, when you get that takedown, just stay on top.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Third round underway. Usman lands over the top. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this one. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Usman. Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go win. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Covington getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Covington's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Usman's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Right to the knee on belly.
Covington's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Usman's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 16 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by knockout, and this was a no-doubter. This is a bonus-winning performance, and again, adding to his Hall of Fame legacy with a big win tonight.
Usman has done things in fighting that not even he could have expected. The way that he has improved in every area of mixed martial arts is really special. And tonight, it was the hand speed and the power that leads him to victory. He gets a beautiful knockout. Great job, Kamaru.
And he said he would like to get one more in later this year, a result like this. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings, here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All eyes on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here is the oncoming force at welterweight. Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. Might want to start learning how to pronounce that name. We'll see how he approaches the early portions of this round. He's a striker, he's a grappler, he's a wrestler, he has conditioning. Really looks like the total package at 170 pounds and looking for that next level signature win here tonight. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Khamzat Chimaev.
Nice right hand.
All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, Chief.
There are so many options to dictate and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it?
All right, strong knee gets home right up the gut, and the wrestler didn't necessarily see that coming. Perhaps a sign of things to come in this match.
That's very lucky that he didn't get it to the face, because most times when that guy starts to throw those knees up the middle, you can almost run into that knee and it will put you out. He has to be very aware now when he level changes and tries to get this fight to the floor.
Beautiful transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Chimaev's has got full mount now.
In the half guard.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Chimaev. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now. Lands a jab.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to throw more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all. He's going guillotine.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, that's got to be it.
Wow, what a great job defensively. Staying aware, staying alert. The moment a little bit of space presented itself, he took it and got himself out of that triangle. Very good defense.
Last round didn't go your way. You're looking tired out there, but I know you trained hard. There's more left in you. I need you to be smart.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Swing and a miss by Rakhmonov. Straight right hand, no good. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4 great timing on that double leg.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Chimaev's in half guard.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Big time arm triangle situation here. He's very close to finding the finish, but he's got to take his time if he doesn't want to lose the position.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
He's having his way with him here. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Takes his back now. So Rachmanov's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This is an educated crowd, Jay, and they appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
And he switches to southpaw. Final seconds here of round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Let this guy know who you are. You gotta change.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Clean punch.
Leg kick checked by Rachmanov. Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Ooh, head kick.
Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He dropped him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Just missed with the left there. Gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Chimaev's in half guard now.
This is where you don't want to be, though.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Oh, man, that was
Need to work out his position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. 30 seconds to go. Nicely done. seconds here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev.
Oh, good defense, yes.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, man, take a seat. You really rocked in that round. He does not want to be in this fight anymore. I need you to go out there and finish it. He doesn't want to be there.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The big moment in it, of course, the shot to the liver that buckled his opponent.
He hurt him bad. He went right to the liver. Boom, landed it on the sweet spot, and was very surprised that his opponent was able to stand up to him. But he's going down the right path. He needs to continue to throw these strikes to the body.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice.
Checks the leg kick. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Back and forth we go. We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 57 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Shaka Nurmagomedov.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.